Well, Orlando is getting a little chilly and a little wet. So let's go a little further south towards the Keys. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're ready to go. Better get going.
Let's.
We're in the Florida Keys.
Is this the 7 mile?
No. This is a short bridge. All right. We're in the ocean. We're at the Island Fish Company restaurant.
Shorts and shirts.
It's just windy, but that's no problem. Yeah. We're gonna go have some lunch before we go a little bit further to our destination for today.
Yay, we're in the KeyWest.
We are.
We are in the KeyWest.
Let's have some lunch.
Ocean.
Island Fish Company. Shrimp and lobster egg rolls for appetizers and seafood chowder. Delicious.
That is delicious.
That is good.
Chutney. That's the mango chutney.
So good. Blackened mai and shrimp.
Some more napkins for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Please you enjoy.
Thanks.
And we got some tempura here. This looks good. Let's eat. And of course, some homemade key lime pie. That's pretty good.
Let me try it.
Pretty good, right?
OMG, I'm so full.
So full. Wow, what a good meal. Nice fresh seafood. Beautiful.
Busog na ko kaayo. Grabe na kabusog na ko.
Sarap.
Sarap.
All right.
Busog na kayo. Look at this sea, the ocean.
We're out here on the pier to get our van.
Look at the ocean.
Parked right on the ocean. Be
Beside
nice.
the helipad.
Be nice just to stay the night here.
That's right.
But we're heading up, just up the road for a little bit to our campsite. Have some long lost cousins that I'm going to go stop in and see.
Look at these colorful houses. Cottages. Duh.
He's got it going on now, huh?
Hi.
Woo! Going for dinner? We should be just about there. Oh, there it is. Straight ahead.
A warm spot. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. This is ridiculous. That's the seafood trio. But it's ridiculously good too.
Not much activity at Pleasure-Way Square tonight.
First thing we're going to talk about today is KeyWest's first tourist attraction here on the island, which is our KeyWest Aquarium. Now, if you look down the street to your right-hand side, down there in the corner, you'll see our KeyWest Aquarium. Well, it's behind that trolley. But the KeyWest Aquarium was built in 1935 by the Works Progress Administration. See on your right-hand side, mile marker 0, or the beginning of US 1. So that is the most photo taken, the most stolen sign here in Key West. So you gotta come take a picture in front of mile marker 0, but if you were to travel to the other end of US 1, you would end up in Fort Kent, Maine, which is about 2,300 miles away. Now, Blue Heaven, that restaurant that I just mentioned you guys a minute ago, was also home to the Blue Goose Boxing Arena. Now, Ernest Hemingway was actually a very popular referee down there at the Blue Goose. And behind this jagged red brick fence on your left-hand side is the Hemingway house. Now, Ernest is going to live here with his wife, Pauline, for 10 years, and this house was actually a wedding gift from Pauline's uncle, who had purchased this home at an estate auction tax sale for the cost of $8,000. Now, it was there that Ernest would write, "To have and have not, Parallel to Arms, and the Snows of Kilimanjaro." If you guys were to go inside and visit the Hemingway house, you're going to find many of his six-toed cats that are inside, and they're all original descendants of his cat, Snowball. But if you look straight ahead, we are approaching the southernmost point of the United States of America. But if you guys notice the curved wall that's sitting in front of the buoy up here, that actually was not built there to protect you guys from getting run over. That is actually all that is left of the original lighthouse. Now, the little yellow building to the left of the buoy, that is the old cable building that would run from here all the way down to Havana, Cuba. But if you look straight ahead, you're going to see the southernmost line of southernmost tourists waiting to take their southernmost picture in front of the southernmost buoy. You guys are on the southernmost world famous Ontour train, and this is the southernmost point of the United States of America. So congratulations, you guys have made it. 90 miles from Cuba, but 127 miles away from your nearest Walmart grocery store. Ain't that something? You guys are closer to a foreign country than you are your nearest Walmart. Crazy. But you know, I love every single one of these tourists, and you know why? Because they all get straight to the point. Now, this house on the right-hand side, that was built by a woman named Thelma Strable, and she was the author that wrote the novel Reef the Wild One, which was about the wrecking industry here in the Florida Keys. And that would later on turn into a movie starring John Wayne. But she wanted to purchase the beautiful mansion coming up on the right side of the street, but they actually refused her offer. So she built this house a little bit further south, placed a plaque on the wall next to the gate right there, and named it the southernmost house. But on your left-hand side, if you guys look at those three guest houses, we're going to get back to those in just a moment. Because the beautiful mansion on the right, that is the southernmost mansion. And that mansion was built by Judge J. Benning Harris and his wife, Florida Curry Harris. Now, Florida Curry was the youngest of William Curry's daughters, and the Harrises, they loved to entertain. So the entire second floor of this mansion on your right is actually an entire ballroom. But would you guys believe that there is only one bedroom in this entire house?
Only one.
Wow.
One bedroom, and yeah, that's because they love to entertain, but they did not love having any overnight guests. So they said, we're not giving you a room to stay tonight. Matter of fact, we're going to do you one even better. We're going to give you an entire house. So those three guest houses I showed you just a second ago, those are their three guest houses. Well, we are now turning off to Truman Avenue, which is named after Harry S. Truman. And throughout the day, you're going to notice that most of our streets around the island are named after presidents or important things. Like it's spelled K-A-P-O-K, and those massive tree trunks are actually called buttresses. Now, their roots are going to extend into the ground surface 100 to 150 feet long, and they used to use the fiber linings of those K-pop teapots for stuff like jackets and mattresses because they are extremely buoyant. But the little houses on your left-hand side, those are called shotgun houses. Also some pretty big flowers coming up on the left as well. But you know, those shotgun houses, they say if you open the front door and the back door at the same time, it'd be like staring down the barrel of a shotgun. Or you could open up both doors at the same time, shoot a shotgun through the front door, and it would make it all the way out through the back and not touch anything in its way. Now, another thing that you guys are going to notice here in Key West, the rooftops on most of these buildings, well, they most certainly do not have shingles on top, and they are made out of metal. And that was because there was a great fire here on the island of Key West back in 1886. And that great fire is going to rapidly destroy 3/4 of the island in less than 12 hours. Now with most of these homes and roofs being made out of wood, and wood, as you know, is extremely flammable, so that fire is going to jump from roof to roof very quickly and rapidly. So they mandated here in KeyWest that we have metal roofs on most of our buildings, especially the wooden ones. The street on your left, that is Sloppy Joe's Bar. That's the famous and favorite watering hole of Sloppy Joe Russell and Ernest Hemingway. But that is not the original Sloppy Joe's. The original Sloppy Joe's is Captain Tony's, which is on your right-hand side of the street. Now back in 1933, when Captain Tony's was established, and it was there till 1937, when Sloppy Joe Russell's landlord wanted to up that rent by $1 a week. But Sloppy Joe Russell wanted absolutely nothing to do with any of that, so he told everybody, grab your drinks, grab your bar stools, grab everything you can, and they would bring it across the street to what is now Sloppy Joe's. Now Ernest Hemingway kept a very personal souvenir from Captain Tony's, as he would rip a urinal off of the wall and take it home with him, claiming that he had put so much money into that urinal that it may as well be his. Now that urinal still sits in his front yard and serves as a watering fountain for all of the cats that are there at the Hemingway house. But on your right-hand side is our 3-tiered bar. So on the bottom you guys have the bowl. Up top in the middle is the whistle bar, and if you notice those wrought iron bars around the whistle bar is very similar to what you would find on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. But at the very top of that building there is a third bar, and well, you're going to have to leave the kids at home for that one because it's the Garden of Eden, and it is a clothing optional bar. Now if you're on your left-hand side, the Hard Rock Cafe, that is a Curry mansion. That one was built by Robert Curry. On the other side of the Hard Rock Cafe is another Curry mansion built by Eleanor Hellings Curry. It is now our KeyWest Women's Club, and she built hers out of brick because she did not want hers to catch on fire. Smart lady. On your right-hand side is the oldest house in KeyWest. That house was built in 1829 by Captain Watlington, but he's going to live there with his wife Emmeline and their 9 daughters. They're going to share one single bathroom. The yellow building on your right is the oldest schoolhouse. Now if you look up to the top balcony, you're still going to see that original school bell. On your left-hand side across the street, St. Paul's Episcopal Church. Now that is the 4th parish of its kind. The 1st and 3rd were destroyed in Great Hurricane, 2nd and the Great Fire of 1886. But this CVS on your right is actually an old 5 and dime Crest clothing store. On the other side of CVS, Jimmy Buffett's original Margaritaville restaurant location, but you guys can still go in there today to get your cheeseburger in paradise. 2 doors up on your right from Margaritaville is the San Carlos Institute. And it was there that a bunch of Cuban patriots would conspire for Cuban independence. But it was also rumored that the Great Fire of 1886 was started in the kitchen there at the San Carlos. I'm going to make this right onto Southern Street. And again, at the very end of Southern Street, you guys would find the entrance of our Truman Annex. But another one of our famous and favorite watering holes, but a local's favorite bar, is coming up on your left-hand side. And you got Frida's great Cuban food on your right-hand side as well. But on the other side of Big Cheese's on your left is the Green Parrot Bar. Now, the Green Parrot Bar's original life was a grocery store, and it was owned by Anthony Sanchez. Now, Anthony Sanchez had a grandson named Mario. Mario's going to become a well-renowned wood-carving artist later on, but he liked to hang out here at night at the grocery store with his grandfather. But they're going to have late-night jam sessions in the back storage room here at night. So that would attract some local musicians to come here and to start performing. Then it would eventually turn into a brown derby bunker-type open-air bar. But if you look on the doors on the side of the building, they post who is going to be performing here and when at the Green Parrot. The fans from all over the world will come down here just to perform here at the Green Parrot Bar. And if you look into the windows of the Green Parrot, notice they have bars in the windows. And typically when you see bars in windows, that is meant to keep people or things out. In the case of the Green Parrot Bar, people would be sitting on those windowsills, and they would be drinking, jamming out, listening to music, so much so that they were falling out of the windows. So they put the bars there to keep people inside of the bar. But on the right side of the street coming up is again the most photos taken and the most stolen sign on the entire island of KeyWest, mile marker 0, but the end of US 1, so congratulations you guys, you've literally reached the end of the road. But you know, I don't understand why people steal that sign because they can literally go right into the store right next to the sign to your right, purchase the same exact mile marker 0 sign for about $10. I have no clue. And off to your left, beyond Max Sea Garden, that was home to our turtle calls. Now, call is spelled K-R-A-A-L, and that is a Dutch African term which means pen or corral. So it was here that they used to corral and harvest our sea turtles for turtle steaks and turtle soup. Until 1972, when our turtles were marked on the endangered species list. So we no longer eat our sea turtles here in KeyWest, Florida. We protect our sea turtles. But if you guys look across the street on your left, that white two-story building with those iconic red doors, there she is. That would be Red Door Saloon, that bar that we were talking about a few minutes ago. Still has those iconic red doors. But you know that nickname that I told you guys this bar got? Well, that nickname was the Bucket of Blood. Because they said that blood would literally spew out of the windows and doors of this bar. Because, well, when you go to a bar these days, the first thing that they typically ask you, right, is, well, can I see your ID, right? So back then at the red doors, they're not going to bother to ask to see your ID because they don't care about any of that. They're going to ask you one question and one question only, and that question was, do you have a weapon? And if your response was no, they're going to simply provide you with one at the front door just to ensure a fair fight here in KeyWest, Florida. Now the greenhouse coming up on the left side of the street, that is the second oldest house here on the island. And if you guys notice the pirate well to the left of the porch in front of the house, well, that actually was used as a fresh source of water until one night a man fell into that well. He didn't see that well. But if you look down the driveway on the left, the cottage sitting all the way back there to the rear, that is the former home of American poet Robert Frost, where he would spend 16 consecutive winter seasons. The building on your left is the birthplace of Pan American Airlines. On October 28th of 1927, they're going to sell their first plane ticket to Havana, Cuba. But on your right-hand side, you have the shell warehouse, where you guys can go inside and get your very own conch seashell. When you finish up there, go next door, visit our sponge market, take a picture with the original SpongeBob, and go get your very own sea sponge. But I'd like to thank you guys one more time for joining me here on the world-famous Ontour train. Hope you guys enjoy the tour with me, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time here in KeyWest. It is now safe to depart. Watch your step, and make sure you have all those personal belongings. And thank you guys so much.
So on the way into the Keys, we missed something. We passed by this place, but the traffic was crazy, so we couldn't turn around. So we're on our way out now, and we're going to try and stop in, check it out. Okay, we're here. The Key Lime Pie Factory. Oh, what you got there?
Key lime lime. Oh my God, look at those.
Oh, wow.
They're all key lime pecan.
What is this? We're taking it. Okay, grab that.
It says key lime creme brulee.
No way. Key lime pie cookies. Oh, we gotta put that in the basket. So we're gonna take a full pie of the meringue.
Full pie meringue.
And a slice. And then which one do you want?
That one.
So a full pie of the drizzle.
A full pie of the chocolate drizzle.
And a slice.
And a slice.
You bet. Alright. We did some damage. We're gonna be limed out.
Limed out.
We got lots. We got pie, cookies, candies.
Pretzels coated.
Oh,
Pie coated pretzels.
we're gonna try it all. Back to the Ontour. Can't wait to dig into these pies. Go right, what'd we get?
That.
Got a slice of the drizzle, chocolate drizzle. Slice of meringue. That's so we can try a bit of it right away. And the pie is to take back.
And the full size of the meringue.
Full size of each.
And look
What
at
else? What do we have here?
key lime.
The key lime cookies.
What else? Here.
Oh yeah.
It's the key lime yogurt pretzels. It's a key lime pecan.
Oh, you did grab them, eh? I saw those. Nice.
Key lime. Oh no, creme brulee.
Wow. I can't wait to try
Creme
that.
And that key lime meringue. Look at their bags. It's freaking cute.
Your bags are pretty neat,
Oh
eh?
my God! And then there's a small one.
Is that your toy there, Cash? Where's your toy? You just walked right by it. Oh, they both look so good. Wow. Wow. Yeah, let me try yours now. Big chunk of chocolate there. What do you think of the meringue one?
Oh my God, it's really good.